Hello beautiful people, it's Barcelona by heart and Valentina and Andre-Eva. Today we have in our little studio Steve Smyth. Hi there.
Hello.
How is it going?
Very well, super.
I heard that recently, I didn't hear that, I know that recently you went to actually like on your tour around Europe, around Spain, no?
Yeah, just finished up a lot of central and north Spain.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's very cool. So like, was it a lot of people there?
Yeah, no, I was very fortunate. I was able to, like, most were sold out, but just a little, nice venues. Like,
That's very cool.
It was. I've been lucky enough to be coming here for the last 5 years, and the first time was just for a few shows. It was like, I think it was Benicassim Festival.
Yeah.
And then a few little shows, and then the next more, and we're finding dear friends here, and coming back each year, and more for longer times, and more shows. So it's been made me fall in love with the country, and more so Barcelona, for me to now, like last year I spent five months here, and it was like, okay, this is it. Enough's enough. I'm leaving.
Yeah. So, and could you maybe tell us a little bit more about the concert itself in Almodovar? What you filmed?
Yeah, it was a great night. It was wonderful. It was our night here, the show here in Barcelona, and it was a wonderful turnout to see some old faces and to meet some new ones.
It was a lot of people there. Actually.
It was good. It was wonderful. I felt really, it was, like knowing that I would be living here. It was like, this is my home show. Now. This is it's like, was heavily influenced by southern North American blues.
Okay.
You know, Australia is very heavily influenced by American music, British as well, and you know, finding Neil Young, or you know, I grew up on Nirvana, and then I realised that Neil Young was the godfather of grunge, and then I learned that who influenced Neil Young, and I just kept on going back and back, and so I guess along the way all of those people are influences, you know, and my consummation of music is always growing, but it's always what I'm always attracted to is you can hear
Like
not just
real
the passion, it's
music,
just
probably, yeah.
it's just kind of nobody's watching them.
Nobody's watching them.
You know, they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. You know, like it's a necessity.
Yeah.
It's necessary. It's like it's not for any reason but a desire to express. And I think the more time you spend in it, and the more time you invest, it, you know, whether it be all your money or your time or your relationships, or it comes back. It's a plant.
Yeah,
It's its own garden, and you the more you push into a song, the song will give back to you.
That's true.
The song reaches to people, and then they want to hear that in person, and they want to be closer to it. And you know, I think and this garden has many seasons.
Because I'm not a native speaker like of English, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I never separate music from the lyrics.
Yeah.
I hear the sound itself, but
Yeah.
I mostly I even don't remember the words.
Completely.
Normally, yeah, I just get dissolved in there, like.
It's always a secondary gift to find the lyrics.
Yeah.
They're very important,
That's
and they you know, to the person, it has to be, you know, what they're delivering, you know, that goes hand in hand for them. But you know, like you hear one song and you may feel something totally different compared to what the lyric is.
Yeah.
And so it'll either be a surprise. Maybe you had a better lyric. You know, you had a better. You know, like you had a different feeling that you received from it. Or sometimes it can make it put the icing on the cake.
Real parents, we were tired. You were selling my apple pie. Everybody said, "Girl, not going today." I took the missing of your love. The próxima canción is about Australia. But yo vivo aquí en Barcelona now, so yeah! So your neighbor.
How did it happen that you started like traveling or wherever, or you didn't have a house or home for 2 years and now you're in Barcelona? How like you came to that point of your life?
Yeah, good question. I was the past two has been between Europe, Australia, and America, North America, and so a lot of touring for the albums. I just couldn't really. It wasn't much point to have it's harder. It's you make enough money just to get to the next town, and that's sufficient. That's enough. And you're happy for that, I haven't had a home for the last 2 years or more. So I've been a bit of a hobo, a bit of a, swagman. So it's been really, it's a really special moment for me to have
To settle down.
Casa, a home and to be, writing for the next record and getting that all together, and it's just a little bit of, calma after the tormenta, and just a little.
Yeah, I know this
just
feeling.
breathe out a
like,
little, touring's a way of life, and it's something that I won't ever stop. But it's really nice to have a breather sometimes and collect your thoughts and all of the stories and memories and friendships that you've made along the way. The most beautiful thing about touring is meeting people.
That's true.
And you're always surprised how and maybe if months in between, but once the friendship doesn't really go away. It's like it's just builds and builds, and it's
it
it's a
becomes
good
into
thing about
something
life.
stronger, even like distant friendship and etc. It just becomes like to another level.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to have like friends all over the world, and like different cultures and different
Exactly.
like you see life from different points of view.
Completely.
Did you learn how to play instruments? Because like for example, Paul, he didn't. He learned it from the streets. He didn't go to the school or wherever. The guitar, the piano. He learned it like another way. But
I picked up my sister's guitar, and it stayed in my room.
Okay, so you just basically kept practicing by yourself.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did have. I was raised in quite a religious household.
Yeah.
And for better or worse, but I was at church every Sunday. But the best thing about that was that when everybody went for tea and biscuits and after there'd be a stage full of instruments. So let alone just being in a place where people would raise their voices all together, that kind of chime of people together. There was a stage full of instruments that I would go and pick up and just be.
So it is possible to do so in church.
Somebody would show me, before he was packing up, he'd be like, "This is an E chord. This is a.
Oh, okay.
Do this," and I'd be like, "Whoa."
So how many instruments do you play then?
Oh, not that many. I can. The main ones, It's like teaching or school can only do so much. We left high school, and that's when life really you started to learn the real life lessons. That's when you hit rock bottom and you learn how to crawl your way back up.
About life in Spain, so how do you think is it difficult to survive here being an artist?
Yeah, it's well, I don't think anywhere in the world is very easy, you know. It's it's always kind of seen as a not so much in Europe because there's which is why I'm so happy to be here. But in other countries, it's well, for Australia, for instance, it's like you say I'm an artist and they say and what else do you do? Like it's
really?
like it's like it's not a valuable job. It's not. It could work on this guitar, written or spoken. Writing this letter for fool to laugh, for an actor to cry, but you should know, comes straight from the heart to show you the story from the start. Now my hands are shaking, I feel it straight from the heart to show you the line. So tell me when to stop, dear. Maybe something or maybe words are just pointless, written or spoken between you and my excuses, you won't find them here. I left them long ago. They went fighting straight from the heart to show you the light. Tell me when to stop, dear. Maybe it's something we both feel, or maybe words are just pointless, written or spoken between you and me. I can see for miles, dear, when it's something I read. So tell me when to stop, dear. Maybe it's something we both feel, or maybe words are just pointless, written or spoken, written or spoken, written or spoken between you and me.
Bravo, that was very nice.
Yeah,
So
a
it's
bit
your
scratchy, a bit scratchy.
Like, who's that lyrics? Who's
Mine.
yours? Wow. Thank you so much. Well, that was Barcelona by Heart. It was Steve Smyth and Valentina Andre-Eva. Thank you for watching us.
Gracias.